Welcome back to the Elementary Art Virtual Community. I'm Sarah Rising, moderator for this group. And in this episode, I'm going to share the many options out there for using technology in the art room. This is the first of two-part series that will introduce what options are out there. And it may seem like a lot of information, but in the next post, I'll share some specific ways art teachers are successfully using these programs in the classroom. There'll be links throughout, then the presentation will be linked at the end of this video. So please take a few minutes to watch the video, participate in the discussion questions as well. Remember to share your ideas and experiences and subscribe so you don't miss any updates, posts, and discussions. All right, here we go. So again, I'm going to talk about streamlining your technology practice through technology. And we all know that access to technology varies throughout the state. So my objective is to share with you all some ways we can use technology in our planning, in our learning and instruction to streamline our teacher lives. We can all admit to a little technology fatigue after the last couple of years in education due to the COVID pandemic. But many of us experience technology in a whole new way as we work to reach our students using these various apps, platforms, and programs. So a lot of this might be repetitive to you, but I tried to find some ways that we can use these programs in different ways as well. I hope you find this presentation useful as a resource to review some of these free apps. And I thought by revisiting these, updates are ongoing, and I've included links to sites just so that you can keep up with things. It may seem like a lot of information because there is so much out there. If you're like me, I was trying to find a way to use all the things, but a wise colleague reminded me to become an expert at just one or two tools in the classroom, use them, and let that kind of guide your instruction. I thought this was great advice, but I will admit, I still want to find a way to use all the things. All right, so whether you're working on in-person or virtual lessons, technology can be a useful tool in the art room. It's not designed to replace things, but I think it has really helped me, and I hope you guys will agree, in streamlining my teacher life. Remember to vet the tools and confirm with your school IT team to make sure programs are appropriate for students if you're using these with your students. So these are the tech tools that I find most helpful as an art teacher. In the interest of time, I'm sharing an abbreviated list, so feel free to respond to our discussion with items that I've left off and your experience with them. Each page will include a link to the site with instructions for creating your own account. The link to this presentation can be found in the notes section. I'll cover applications in part 3 of this webinar. So I'm just going to briefly go over Google Slides, Sites, Drawings, and Jamboard, as well as Adobe Spark, Canva, and Flipgrid. All right, so this used to be called Adobe Spark, and it's now called the Adobe Creative Cloud Express, and it's an app for teaching and learning. I like it because it provides tools that make it easy to turn words and images into beautiful graphics, web pages, and short videos. So I've included the link here. You can click on it and it will take you through. If you don't already have an account, it will walk you through the steps to do that. What I found from the Adobe blog, and I think this pretty much sums it up, is that Creative Cloud Express offers access to millions of photos, fonts, graphics, templates, and other assets that give you a head start on projects. So it's easy to find what you need, and the filters and the effects and everything else is top notch. The Canva, that is right now my favorite. And if you haven't tried Canva yet, I highly encourage you to give it a go. Now they've got Canva for Education, which is free. And the links that I've included here show you how to set up the account. I will tell you in advance, you do need to have your teacher ID to upgrade to the Canva for Education. If you've already got a Canva account, simply upgrade it. And like I said, you do have to upload an image of I did my teacher badge, so something that identifies you as an educator. That can be verified. All right, so Flipgrid. Flipgrid has two versions. The Flipgrid digital tool allows users, they can take short videos, put them together in a grid, and it allows teachers to post the questions, and then the students can respond. The link I've included here has all of the information you need to get started in that. My other favorite is Flipgrid Shorts, and it's located in the top right-hand corner of when you're an educator account, when you're in that, and there's a little camera. So you click on that. So students cannot use this. This is only for teachers. And there's a number of ways you use it. I like to use it to send messages to students and also explain, for example, in weaving, I use it to show the kids how to thread a needle. So you'll see that in the next video. Google Slides and Drawings, I think many of us are familiar with this, but do you think you know everything about the program? I found this link here that Get Creative with Google Slides and Drawings. It is wonderful with lots of ideas, but I want to warn you guys to be prepared. There's a lot of information here, and you can get stuck in going down this rabbit hole and be there for a very long time if you're anything like me. So again, this one, click on the link and you will see how to use Google Slides and Drawings. All right, Google Sites. I keep saying this, but it's another one of my favorites. It's a free platform. It makes building websites easy, and it is pretty much just click and drag. It's very intuitive. There are tons of resources through Google, as well as teacher users out there who have created YouTube websites and our YouTube videos that show you how to use this. You can insert videos, text straight from YouTube. You can insert slideshows, surveys, calendars, and it's interactive for your students, and they just click on the link and they're there. So when we use the word website, think of it more like a classroom tool. You can publish this site for everyone to see, and then you can put restrictions on sharing. So again, the link when you click on this will take you to Google Sites. All right, Google Drawings. I mentioned Google Slides before, but I do struggle with vector drawing programs. I don't know about you guys, but I find Google Drawings a lot easier to work with. I'm not an expert in this, but I wanted to share a great site you might find useful. So click on the image for a link to learn more. This blog that I've linked by clicking on this page, Kathleen Morris writes, one tool within Google Drive that you might not have fully explored yet as Google Drawings. So try it, check it out. And again, that is there for your convenience. Jamboard. So if you've not used Jamboard in your classroom, this is another free online tool. Super easy to use, lots of options. Teachers set up the Jamboard and you invite students to collaborate. Kids can add notes, they can post images, they can draw pictures and more. There's no limit to the number of boards you can have or how many students can collaborate. And the best thing here is you can save your boards, export them as PDFs, and share them with your students. In the third webinar after this one, I will show you some ideas on how to use that. So that's Jamboard. Again, click on these links for the information. All right, so that is a wrap as far as the how-tos. So save this link, open the open the Google Slides presentation, and then you can access all of these links and find this information. All right, you guys, have a good one. We'll see ya.